Marry me, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody that just so happens upon this weekly Wednesday tarot reading for the week of October 26th to November 1st. Yes, 2023. Please take these messages, flip and switch them how they resonate, but please do not force them to. And so without further ado, let's get it started, all right, with some crystals that you might want to carry on your person for this week, all right? First up, you have Unakite. Purpose, opportunity, growth, okay? You're about your business right now. Seeing opportunities that are right in front of you, seeing how you can plant seeds now to grow and thrive later, okay? It's giving harvest for later. And doing things with intention, okay? You do also have labradorite, which is about the journey, illusions, visions, magic, manifestation, all of those things. It's a very attuning stone. Do I have some up here? I do have some up here. It's very flashy as well. All right. And I have it among these crystals here because it helps with, you know, psychic connection, your connection with your spirit guides as well. All right. And it's also protective. All right. So if those things align with your intent, then you might want to carry them on your person. Okay. Let's go dive into the Dragon Oracle to see what messages lie in store for you here. You do have choice, understanding consequences. That's pretty self-explanatory. I always say that we have, the beautiful thing about being human is that we have choices. No matter what the consequences, we have the free will to make those choices, okay? So I'm gonna leave that right on there. On the bottom of the deck, more of your subconscious energy. You have resilience, finding your limits, okay? Not only finding your limits, but being persistent, always rising to the challenge or a challenge that you might actually put on yourself. But make sure you're not overdoing certain things, making sure you're still taking the time for you. That's why it does say finding your limits. Like sometimes you just, you know, it's better to, you know, take a step back, observe, you know, or, you know, put your face back on if you need to. If you're arguing with somebody and you're about to turn up, you're just like, wait, hold on. Hold on. You know, you might laugh to yourself in the corner for a second because you're just like, wow, I was about to go crazy on that person, but they don't deserve that energy. That's not the energy that I want to give up. That's not the energy that I want the universe to show back to me. So that's not what's about to happen, okay? I'm about to handle this very cordially, very diplomatically. Like sometimes we have to talk to ourselves in that kind of a light, all right? But anyway, who's it? Scorpio, if you literally have just found me, thank you for your support, clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. If you've been here since, you know, I don't even know how long, but you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate your whole soul. Okay, let's dive into the tarot to see what other messages come up for you for this week of, like I said, October 26th to November 1st, 2023. All right, Scorpion energy. All right, let's see what you have got. All right, Scorpio. Am I seeing a lot of major arcana? I am. Let's get one more. Yeah, okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you do have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are healing from and this is subconscious, by the way, you're healing from a perspective, a life where you felt like, you know, you hit rock bottom, like things weren't working out for you. I feel like gradually you're becoming more confident. You're just like, you know, you're changing your perspective and seeing more prosperity and abundance around you when you actually take the time to look around you. Okay, this is a gradual, you know, rise in confidence and foundation, stability, things like that. For your challenge this week, it has to do with the Hermit card here, and the Hermit represents or can be a very lonely card, but that's you taking time to yourself, be contemplating, you know, life choices choices here. All right, understanding things. And sometimes you need that time to yourself. You need to give yourself that space. I feel like that's the challenge for some of you. Some of you don't actually feel like being alone, or don't want to be alone, don't want to acknowledge certain things that you do need to meditate on, that you do need to do on your own. All right, so that is the challenge there. For your past energy, you do have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords, in the past, I felt like there was some sort of inspired action, something that you started to do. I don't know if you continue to do it. We might find out when you clarify, but there was some sort of new way of doing things, new actions that you were taking. All right, in the current moment, I feel like some of you are trying or trying to avoid, or you're going through a tower moment. I feel like and that might be why subconsciously, like, you're rising out of the ashes, because you already hit, or what you feel like is rock bottom. So now it's just like you're seeing things from a whole new light, and you're just like, wow, like, you know, it's only up from here. So, I mean, that kind of a thing can radically shift your perspective, and I'm glad it's shifting it in a positive light. Okay, you do have the Death card here in reverse for your potential outcome. Some of you, I feel like, you know, might feel stuck. All right, it really depends on how you choose to use the energy of this tower moment that you have, or that you've had or are having. Okay, so some of you can either choose like a path of rebirth, or you can choose, like, you know, feeling stuck and ruminating in the fact that you feel like you're at rock bottom. Like, it depends on you. What do you want to do? Okay, the advice though that you have is represented by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's really, I always say this is about seeing the contrast of your situation. If you feel uncomfortable there, that's an indication from your emotions, as they are a compass to be used so that you can better yourself, that so you can take more aligned actions. But anyway, your advice is telling you to look into those emotions, or those feelings of instability, of insecurity, of a lack of confidence. See where they're coming from and nip them in the butt at the root, because you have things to do. Okay, there are things that you need to contemplate. If you are dismissing something, cut it out. All right, point blank, period. All right, easier said than done, because sometimes we are not ready to make certain changes or acknowledge certain things. But this is how you are going to not only feel better, but actually be better. Okay, Scorpio, if this resonated in any way, shape, or form, please go ahead and like this video. Definitely hit the notification bell so that you know when I post new ones. If you would like a personal tarot reading, any of these spiritual supplies, jewelry, meditations in my care, definitely go ahead and look in the description below. There are links there that will hopefully help you along your spiritual journey. That's my intent of putting them there. So I really do hope that they help. And now that you have liked and or commented on this video, thank you. And we're going to go ahead and continue with clarifying these cards for you. Okay, starting with the Hermit card over there for your challenge this week. It is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Like I said, Scorpio, if you are avoiding something, cut it out. Like, you need that time to yourself to contemplate, to see the truth of something. There is something with this Nine of Pentacles here in reverse that you are not satisfied with, that does not lend to your confidence, that does not make you feel strong, that does not help you place boundaries where they need to be placed. Okay, the Seven of Swords is here to let you know that you will find clarity in a situation that feels like you've dismissed it, or that you're afraid to go through. You have to go through it in order to heal. It really depends on you. You have to be the one to make that choice. Okay, the Page of Swords is here for your past energy because of the Nine of Swords here, as well as the Seven of Cups in reverse. 2 sevens and 2 reverse, which in this case, 2 cards of clarity, seeing things, catching somebody. Here you're catching somebody red-handed. It might be you that's caught red-handed, high key. All right, you're caught red-handed because you're keeping yourself in stagnant energy potentially. But anyway, this is your past energy. So, like I said, I feel like you went through something like this before and you got through it. So if you've experienced this before, why not use that as inspiration to free yourself from whatever type of anxieties that you have now? I feel like in the past, you made moves to free yourself from a reoccurring dream. Wow, where'd that come from? All right, reoccurring dream, a reoccurring nightmare, perhaps, that was really stressing you, really, and you knew where it was coming from. Like, there was no if, ands, or but, like, oh, I wonder what this dream is about. No, it was very straightforward to you. So you decided that you saw the clarity, you saw the truth in the message, and you started to take actions to rectify that situation. Sometimes it's not always going to be a dream. Sometimes it's not always going to be like in your face, like, you know, cookie cutter, like, you know, point blank period. Sometimes you have to do more work. Okay. And I feel like that is the difference from then and now. Like, it's not altogether clear, or you're not even allowing it to be. You're not accepting the messages that are coming to you, like, in your face. Because some of you don't want to deal with it, but you know, you saw clarity in the past, you feel better from your past experience, so why don't you want that now? Okay, what's holding you back? Those are certain some questions that you might want to ask yourself. All right, you do have the Tower card here for your current situation. You do have the Empress clarifying that, as well as the Queen of Cups. So like I said, a lot of you are seeing this situation as it is only up from here. Like, I can only now I see how I need to nurture myself. Now I see how I need to do things in order for this to happen, or in order for this to manifest. This needs to be done. I need to look after myself. I need to look after I won't even say loved ones. I would have said that because there are so many, you know, little ones in comparison to this dragon. Clearly he's, or she, or whoever is clearly the dragon is taking care of everyone. But at this time, you're realizing that who you need to take care of is yourself. Who you need to nurture is yourself during this time. You need to build that back up. I feel like, Scorpio, you are the person that people go to for support, for healing, for, you know, just to lend an ear. They go to you, but you need to do those things for yourself right now. You need to build back up your power, your boundaries, okay? From the ground up, replant them seeds. All right, the Death card is here in reverse for your potential outcome, because let's see, because of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Three of Swords here. Okay, Scorpio, it's not easy. Like, I see why some of you might be dismissing or not wanting to heal and go through this particular instance, whatever, you know, is bothering you. But with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're missing out on so much because you're not choosing to heal and go through and nurture yourself where you need to be nurtured. You're literally sitting in heartbreak and turmoil for, you know, what reason, I don't know, but you know. But how long do you want to endure that pain, you know? I feel like for some of you, like I said, for those of you that are choosing rebirth, you're able to see that the contrast and able to move forward, because you realize that you were missing opportunities to grow. You realize that you would have been miserable had you stayed or not done something about your situation. Okay, the advice here, this Four of Pentacles is clear in reverse, is clarified by the Nine of Wands, as well as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so like I said, your advice is to see that contrast, see where you don't feel stable, and this, that, and the third, and do those things consistently. Put yourself first. Consistently build yourself up. All right, consistently pay attention to where you might be doing things that are more of a detriment to yourself than they are helping. Like, pay attention. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Fool in reverse. Okay, sometimes we are not fully prepared for the journeys that we set ourselves upon. Sorry if you just heard that noise. My cat tends to be obnoxious while I'm reading sometimes. But anyway, the Five of Pentacles is here in reverse. because like slow and steady, I feel like you're feeling more stable, you're feeling more confident. Okay, you know, like I started to say, I'm not sure if I finished this thought, but with the fool I was about to say the fool of something, the fool in reverse. Yeah, sometimes we're not always prepared for the journeys that we're embarking on, but it is the faith that we have while we're on our journey, the persistence that we put into bettering ourselves, that actually help us learn and grow along the way. Okay, it is the healing that we do. It is, you know, those types of little things, they add up to be very big things. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to leave this right on here. If this resonates in any way, shape, or form, if you like this video, definitely take a gander at your Amore Monday video that will pop up on the screen. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time already. Toodles.